Happy Monday, YouTube family, YouTube friends. I am back with 10 no talking work from home job leads that I cannot wait to share with you. So I hope you have your resume ready to go and submit them, as well as let me know in the comment section which job that you're going to apply for, one all the way to 10. Again, it really helps me when I get out here and research these jobs. So let's go ahead and dive right into the first job. Now, the first job is with IBT Media. They're currently seeking virtual office manager, administrative assistant to work from home, and you can work anywhere. This is a contract position, which is a 1099 job, and basically 1099 jobs, they do offer flexible schedules where you can kind of work when you want to work. And when you go more into details, what I'm looking for is the salary, and I don't see the salary listed. So I take upon myself to go and research things when I don't understand. And the salary that I came up with for this position is between 35,400K to 44,800K a year, and that's around 17 to $21 an hour. It could be more depending on your experience. And when you go down a little bit further, it talks about that the international business teams seeks administrative assistant to handle front desk, receptionist duties, and other administrative work virtually, with the option of doing the same in our New York office later. I reach out to hiring manager. Once you are remote, whether if you're not, you do not have to be living in New York to do this position. They are hiring in New York, but they will consider other people in different other states too. But again, it'll be virtual from home. And when you go down a little bit further here, what you'll be doing is assisting with scheduling for executive and other staff as necessary. They want you to be familiar with Google Calendar is a must. Remember, when you don't understand something, y'all, before you disqualify yourself, always use Google as your friend and put Google Calendar in the search bar and type in video at the end of, or add video, the word video. And there's going to be tons of videos that's going to walk you through to give you that knowledge and understanding how to do things before you say, I'm not able to do that. Okay. And then when you go down a little bit further, you're going to serve as the primary point of contact and managing relationship with building management and vendors to ensure a clean and efficient operating office, oversee and coordinate office maintenance for issues and repairs, cleaning and improvement. And then also you're going to negotiate and manage vendor contract, maintain office budgets and process invoice and expense. And then when it talks about troubleshoot utility inquiries from New York sites, Verizon, again, this is for people that are living in New York. Now, people that are living in New York is closer to this. They will have to do this. But according to hiring manager, I reach out on all of these jobs, y'all, all of these jobs before I post them on any platforms. And I explain to them I have a YouTube channel, and I have a lot of people that don't live in New York. They all over the United States, and they said still apply anyway, and this will not apply with you. Okay, we walked through the job rec together. Okay, so still apply anyway, and other assigned duties are requested. Now, with this job, you must have experience with coordinated calendars and high level meetings, Google calendars across time zones, as well as you must have excellent verbal and written communication skills, be detail oriented with the ability to prioritize multiple requests and deadlines. And then you must be comfortable using a host of digital tools such as Excel, Google Docs, and etc. Okay. Now, if this sounds like something that you're able to do, then to my right is considered a quick hire application, meaning it literally take you 5 minutes or less to complete. You want to put all your information here, and then make sure, y'all, that you are following the file types to the T, because if you're not using these file types, your resume is not going to upload. Okay, and then once you do that, you hit submit. Now, if you come across like this job and it's no longer available, or if you want to explore within the company and see if there's any other remote jobs that you want to apply for, all you have to do is click right here where it says back to all job postings, and you will see a whole bunch of jobs that you can apply for this company. Okay, so this is job number one. Let me know in the comment section which job that you're going to apply for. Now, job number two is with the company My Computer. They're seeking assistant director of financial planning to work remotely. Okay, even though it is posted October 31st, 2023, y'all, it is still current. Always reach out to hiring manager on everything basically. This is still current. It is a full-time position. And when you go more into details, the salary is between 54 to 65K a year. That is around $25 to $31 an hour. You can always negotiate your salary at all times necessary. Yes, you can. People do it all the time. Now, this position again is remote and the schedule is subject to change. They want you to work Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. According to hiring manager, yes, you have to be in Eastern Standard Time, but they will consider you in other time zones like Central Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time. They will consider you to do this position here. Or you can do Tuesday and Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, on this one, they do have a state hire restriction listed. You do have to be living in these states in order to be considered for this job. Okay. Some people have reached out to me and said that they have applied and their state is not on there and they still was eligible to apply, get the job, apply anyway. But these are the states that they're looking for someone to be in order to be considered for the job. But again, you still apply anyway. It's people that receive job offers and they don't even live in the state. Okay. Now, when you go more into details about what you're going to be doing, you're going to mentor financial counseling and financial planners to provide coaching on best practice. You're going to perform daily curate assessment of financial planners and financial counselors and provide feedback and monitors. And then you're going to fill in and perform any or all financial planner and financial counselor job function as needed, and then duties as assigned by the senior director of financial planning. Now, the key components is demonstrate ethic, communicate effectively, both oral and written communication, and I'm sorry, oral and written, yes, and leading and developing team and solving problems and making decisions. Now, the qualification needed is a bachelor degree, accommodation of education and experience. Some sell for CRM experience is preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. All these other is preferred. So I'm not going to go over that. That means if you have it, that's great. Even though it says a bachelor's degree, y'all, still apply anyway. You just never know what can happen. You have to walk in the favor of God. You have to believe. When you believe, nothing is impossible for God. It's people that have gotten jobs and they only have a high school diploma and they got a job and it requires the job rec say a bachelor's degree. Remember, a job rec can say one thing, but God can say other. Go out here and apply for these jobs today. Okay. Now, if this is something that you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply today. These jobs move very quickly. And in order to apply, all you have to do is click right here. This is job number 2. So let me know in the comment section which job that you're going to apply for. Now, job number 3 is with NeltNet. I have talked about this company before and they have reached out to me because they are still hiring, y'all. They're still seeking staff auditors to work from home. It is remote, full time. Even though it says Lincoln NE, you can still apply even if you don't live in that state. And what I'm looking for is the salary. That is what I'm looking for. The salary is between 42K to 79K a year. And that is around $20 to $37 an hour. And it does talk about a bachelor's degree or equivalent in accounting or similar field is required, but the experience is anywhere between 0 to 2 years of experience working as a student or in a professional environment. Okay, now when we go more into details about basically what you're going to be doing as an auditor at Nelnet, you have the opportunity to see a wide variety of process business areas and technology across a diverse company. They're looking for someone who loves to learn and has an interesting and diverse business process, policy, and procedures, and new emerging risk and technology. The Auditor One role is in an entry-level position that will work with the senior auditors and auditor managers to conduct internal audits and build relationship with stakeholders across the company. So that is basically what you're going to be doing here. Okay. So you're going to participate in and assist with the execution of audit project tasks, such as walkthrough and testing to assess the designs and effectiveness of control. And then you're going to, again, communicate the status of audit projects to the supervisor, staff. And then when you go down a little bit further, you are going to develop the knowledge and understanding of NELNet and strategy, policy, procedures, and operations. And that is what you're going to be doing. And again, they looking for someone, the skills that you have to have is curiosity, you're willing to learn, problem solver, collaboration, self-starter, communicator, techno. They want you to know Microsoft Office Suite. I talk about going to Microsoft 365 training and learning all of that for free. And then when you go down here, even though it says willingness to travel when needed, including overnight travel for projects and education, of course, I always reach out to hiring manager when I have a question. Okay. When I do these, reaching out to these hiring manager, I put myself in your shoe. Okay. This is the same thing that I did in 2007 when I was looking for a work from home job. I know that I don't want to travel, and the job that I'm currently on at the time required it for me to travel. And I just talked it with them, and they say you don't have to travel. So when it says travel, the hiring manager say they can work something out. Okay, so when you make it to the interview, you discuss that in your interview. They will work something out with those that don't want to travel. Okay, now if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply. This is job number 3. Okay. So let me know in the comment section which job that you're going to apply for. Now, job number 4 is with the company Quad. They're currently seeking data specialists temporary to work from home. Now, when you see temporary, don't get scared to say, I don't want this job because it's temporary. Any job, even though you have a full-time job, is temporary because you never know what can happen, y'all. You just got to step out on faith. You got to believe, okay? You got to keep applying for multiple positions because you never know what can happen. You have to have multiple streams of income coming on, not just 7, but 8 multiple streams of income because you never know what can happen on the land. And when you go down a little bit further, what I'm doing is I am trying to see if the salary is listed, and I don't see the salary. So I like to research and I try to kind of get an idea on what the salary is going to be just by looking at it. So I'm just going to keep scrolling here. The salary that I came up with is 53,547 a year. That is $25 an hour. Again, it could be more depending on your experience, and it is remote. Even though it says it was posted November the 16th, 2023, it is still current. Okay. Now, when we go more into details, this is a 3 to 6 month temporary position. Okay. I've done them in the past, y'all. It says 3 to 6 months, and I end up being there for 2 years. Get your experience, go in and do your job. They can extend it. The work schedule is Mondays through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to collect information from the client and accurately communicate and enter information to STEP database. So it is a little form, not that much. It's not a call center. It's only as a needed basis according to hiring manager if it's missing some information. And then you're going to train staff on database and retrieval process. You're going to develop and manage project timelines and task lists. And then you're going to attend meetings as directed by manager. And all of these meetings are done on Zoom and Team. Okay. And then you're going to keep managers aware of project status on a weekly basis. And then the requirement is proficient with STEP. All you have to do is put that information in Google and add video at the end of it. There's going to be tons of video that is going to appear. They're saying bachelor's degree in data analytics or similar field or equivalent experience, and you must be computer literate with proficient with Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and ability to learn new computer systems. Again, go to Microsoft 365 and learn this for free. Okay. Now, if this is something that you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply. This is job number 4. Now, we are down to job number 5. Job number 5 is also known as clerk associates, and it's also known as Webster Store. And they're seeking payment specialists to work from home. You do not have to be living in this state in order to apply for the job. As long as you're in the 50 states, according to hiring manager, you're still able to apply. Even though they may have state high restriction listed, we go down to the bottom here. They will have state high restriction legal residents of the following states here. They want you to be in these states here. According to hiring manager, even if your state is not listed today, they can always hire in your state maybe 2 days, 2 weeks, or a month from now. You just never know. If you go in and apply and you have the opportunity, go ahead and put your information in there so it can already be in the portal. So when they do start hiring in your state, then they can consider you. Okay. Now, when we go more into details about this job here, we go all the way up, y'all. The salary is $52,000 a year, and that is around $25 an hour. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to ensure payment programs are successful and operating flawless by working with internal teams and external providers. You are going to collaborate with appropriate teams across the Webster store, and you're going to utilize all tools and resources to ensure the accuracy of the payments process and errors discovered. And then you go down here a little bit further. You're going to work with other payment and risk teammates to recognize trends and update their system accordingly. And you go down, what they're looking for is advanced skills in Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Access. Again, go to Microsoft 365 training and learn that. Exposure to Power BI, go into Google, put in Power BI, add videos at the end of it. Some videos are going to appear. And they want you to have experience with data analysis, do the same thing. They want you to have excellent attention to details, critical thinking, and then balances our business and customers' outcomes. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, make sure you go ahead and apply. This company offers medical benefits, really good benefits, and remote work qualification. They tell you all what kind of computer you need. And then also, they need a valid physical address or PO box, because what they're going to do is you're going to receive a computer equipment. This company will provide your equipment. So that is the good thing about it. Okay. These are the state hiring restriction listed. Even though your state is not listed, according to hiring manager, still apply anyway. Okay. They may not be hiring in your state right now, but when they start hiring and you already submitted your application, it's already in the portal. Okay. So if this is something you want to do, then all you need to do is click right here where it says apply now. This is job number 5. Now, job number 6 is with the same company, but is a different job title. It is with Clerk Associates, also known as Webster Store. They're currently seeking ERP support analyst to work from home. This is a full-time position. It's a remote position, okay? When you scroll down here, I am looking to see if the salary is listed. And I don't see any salary. Again, it goes with the same thing. You have to be living in these states in order to be eligible to apply for the job. But according to hiring manager, still apply anyway if you don't live in that state. They may not be hiring in your state today, but next week or a month from now, they can start hiring. And once they have your information already in the portal, they can go ahead and consider you immediately. Okay. So when I don't see the salary, I take upon myself to go in and research and see what salary that I can find that is closer by, what they're asking for. I came up with 62,685 a year for this position, okay? And that is around $30 an hour. Again, it could be more depending on your experience. When we go more into details about what you're going to be doing, is you're going to be respond promptly and professional to incoming ERP support requests. You're going to also maintain accurate records of all ERP support requests, interaction, and resolutions in the ticket system. And then you go down, you're going to assist in the development and implementation of ERP support policy, procedures, and best practice. And then the successful candidates they want you to have general computer knowledge and basic skills, basic SQL knowledge, strong self-management skills, effective written and verbal communication skills, as well as effective organization skills. Now, the preferred qualification means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. So I'm not going to go over that. And this is a great opportunity too. They offer flexible work, and then it talks about your remote work qualification. And also, they will send you a computer too. You will receive a computer equipment for this company, okay? So if this is something you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply immediately, okay? Apply by clicking here where it says apply now, okay? So this is job number 6. Now we're down to job number 7. It's with the company We Localize. They're currently seeking freelance video editors to work from home. This is a part-time position. And when I scroll down, I don't see the salary. So I take upon myself to research the things that I am uncertain about and see what kind of salary that I can come up with for this particular job. I came up with 48K to 88K a year, around in that range. It could be more depending on your experience. And that salary is between $23 to $42 an hour. Again, it could be more depending on your experience. Now, a freelance job is, for those who don't know, is a 1099 job where basically you can set your own hours. You can work when you want to work. So that's basically what freelancing, and a lot of people love those type of jobs, because even if you have a full-time job, you can also work after you get from home and you can do this. Okay. So this is a great opportunity for someone that's interested in video editing. This is a great opportunity for you. So basically, they're currently hiring video editors to tell visual stories. This is a entry level position, but at least 1 year of social media video editing experience will be preferred. So when you go into details, you're going to edit film snippets into a comprehensive story for the target audience. You're going to trim these sections as needed. You're going to input music, dialogues, graphics, and effects. You're going to create rough and final cuts, and you're going to discover and implement new editing technology best practice to maximize efficiency. Okay. And when you go more into details, the requirement is proven work experience as a video editor, 1 year preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. If you don't, solid experience with digital technology and editing software package. If this is something you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply. This job didn't say you have to have a master's degree. It didn't say you have to have a high school diploma. It didn't say you have to have a PhD. If you're interested in video editing and you love to do this is a perfect job for you. So all you have to do is click right here where it says apply for this job, and your application will be on its way. It didn't even list state hiring restriction listed. As long as you're in the United States, you're eligible to apply for this position. This is job number 7. So let me know in the comment section which job you're going to apply for. Now we're down to job number 8. Job number 8 is with the company Prime. They're currently seeking quality specialists, one to work from home. This is a full-time position. Okay. So when you go down here, you can scroll all the way down here. The salary is between 46,570 to 69,850 a year, and that is around $22 to $23 an hour. Okay. So again, I just want to verify and let y'all know, even though it says home, I reached out to hiring manager. It is a remote job, according to hiring manager. Okay, because I know that will confuse a lot of people. Home, so it means remote. You'll work from home. When we go more into details, you're going to coordinate, assign quality and process improvement activities, which may include support process improvement projects and monitor of performance, conduct quality control reviews and internal audits, assist in the preparation of customers and external audits. Okay. When you go into the requirements, up to 2 years of quality improvement and auditing are related in healthcare field. High degree of organization required. Strong working knowledge of Microsoft Excel, Visio, and MS Project. Remember, go to Microsoft 365 training to learn all of this. Education, all it says preferred, required. It doesn't tell you what type of degree you need. And if this is something that you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply. Now, you can also explore within the company and see if there's any other work from home job leads that you want to also apply for, okay? Because this company has a whole bunch of other opportunities that you can apply for. And all you have to do is click right here where it says apply. This is job number 8, okay? So let me know in the comment section which job that you can apply for. Now, job number 9 is with the company Axon. They're currently seeking technical support representative to work remotely. We know that tech support is high demand, and this company reached out to me and they're hiring immediately. Okay, this is a work from home job, and according to hiring manager, you do not have to live in this state to apply for the job. You can, as long as you're in the 50 states, they will consider you. So when we go more into details about the salary, just scrolling down and seeing if the salary is listed. The salary is between 40,000 to 60,000 a year, and that is around $19 to $28 an hour. Again, don't be scared to negotiate your salary at all times necessary, okay? And when we go more into details about what you're going to be doing, the technical support representative provide first-class technical support to Axon customers through multiple communication channels, which may include emails and phones. Now, I always ask questions. I'm a type of person, y'all. I will ask questions in a minute. Like in a technical support, it says emails and phones. He said that it could be some days where it's just all emails. It could be some days where it could be a mixture of emails and phones, maybe half of phones and half of emails. It just depends. Okay. So I'm just throwing that out there to you. This is a customer focused techno hardware and software related support position with responsibility for meeting or exceeding performance and quality goals remotely from the United States. What you're going to be doing when you go more into details, troubleshooting and resolving technical issues related to general product knowledge, network training, software and downloading, installation, registration, performance, returning damaged device, and any other Oxen related questions. You're going to report bugs and trends to the necessary stakeholders and process performance improvement suggestions to their manager. Okay. Now, what they want you to bring is 3 years of technical support experience in supporting software, hardware, web-based solutions, or e-commerce platforms. They want you to be proficient with Windows operating system, mobile device, and cloud-based solution, strong analytical troubleshooting skills, proficient with Microsoft Office. Okay. Now, if this is something that you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply. Now, the great thing about this job, they have great benefits. They also are all into learning and development programs. They always want you to learn. They do have medical, dental, vision plans as well. And if this is something you want to do, then go ahead and apply immediately by clicking here where it says apply. Now, this is job number 9, okay? Now, we are down to job number 10 is with Yahoo. Yahoo is hiring copyright assistant to work from home. This is a full-time position. You have to be in the United States of America to do this job here. When we scroll down, I am looking to see if the salary is listed for this particular job. I'm scrolling down. The salary is between 56,000 to 250,000 a year to 117,500 a year, and that is around $27 to $56 an hour. Okay. Now, when we go more into details about what you're going to be doing, I want to go over this here. Again, I always reach out to hiring managers on every single job. I am not the type of person that throw things out there and I'm not sure and uncertain about it. When I have questions, I always pick up the phone, even though I may be transferred 20 times before I actually talk to HR, a recruiter, or CEO of the company, a supervisor. I do this because I do the same. I did this in 2007 when I was looking for a work from home job. So it's installed in me to do this. Okay. Now it talks about here, this is a remote position, but it would be preferred if candidate was located near one of our office in California, New York, or Virginia. So I reached out, pick up the phone, and of course ask, and they said, even though you don't live in these states, still apply for this job. Okay. They do want people in California, New York, or Virginia, but long as you're in the 50 states, you're eligible to apply for the job. Okay. Up here, when you go up here, United States of America, as long as you're in the 50 states, you can apply for the job. Now, when you go more into details about what you're going to be doing here, this position would be part of the copyright and media law team at Yahoo, a close-knit group that partners with editorials, marketing, and business teams to help them achieve their goals while reducing legal risk. They also advise on copyright, the rights, marketing, and other issues across their brands. Okay. Now, what you're going to be doing is you're going to assist with intake of copyright and media law matters. You're going to process third-party notice, including capture screenshots of content and respond to third-party notice. Okay. You're going to also create and maintain files of correspondence and screenshots with document management system, input and maintain updated information on matters. When you go down a little bit further, you're going to investigate various resources for ownership and contact information to send takedown notice. And then you're going to monitor a dedicated permission email box. And when you go down, they're looking for 2+ years of relevant copyright experience, 1+ years of administrative experience. And they're just looking for someone that's excellent written, verbal, and interpersonal skills, and flexible to adapt to business needs. That is all they need, y'all. And then other preferred skills, what I just read is only preferred, meaning if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. Okay. Now, if this is something you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply. This is job number 10. Okay. You can always explore within the company if you want to look for other jobs. That's why I say when these jobs are closed or no longer available, don't get in panic mode. Explore within the company. Go to this search for jobs, and there's going to be tons of jobs that's going to appear that you can apply for this job and you can apply for other jobs too as well. Again, I gave you 10 no talking work from home job leads. I have gave you the tools. You have to lay your foundation and you have to build your own empire. If this video has been helpful thus far, what I want you to do is hit that like button as well as I want you to comment. Like I always say all the time, I am a type of person, YouTuber, that I will respond to your comments regardless of what you say. A lot of y'all have went on other YouTuber videos and you comment and you spill the beans and you open your heart and they never respond back to you, let alone give you a heart. They may give you a heart and skip over your comment and answer two or three other people and call it a day. You are more to me than just a number. You're my YouTube family, you're my YouTube friend, and I want to build that friendship relationship with you. And in order for me to do that, guess what I have to do? I have to interact with you. I have to respond back to you. If you take our time to write and ask me a question, I have to take out of my time and answer your questions too. Okay. So don't be scared to like and comment. I will respond back to you. Also, subscribe to the channel. I am trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of that ride, subscribe to the channel. Share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every day, y'all. I want to tell you this here, like I always say, okay? I want you to speak life over yourself because the power of the tongue determines life and death. A lot of people are looking at this job and say, well, I don't have a bachelor's degree or I don't have this. You are speaking death of yourself when you speak in negativity in your life. You need to speak positive over yourself. I might not have a bachelor's degree, but I know that God, if I'm walking in the favor of God, God will open doors that I thought that was closed, and it's just for me. God has a job out there with my name on it, but I have to go out there and claim it and name it, and I have to go out there and get it. Okay, he's throwing these jobs out at throwing these jobs at you, but you got to catch it. Okay, a lot of people don't want to catch these jobs. They mention missing the catch that God is throwing that job out to you, and you're not catching it, y'all. You got to step out on faith because faith without works is dead. I can talk all day. I'm gonna do something. I can say I'm gonna get up and go from this door back to the other door. But if I don't take that step, I'm gonna still be sitting. Okay. Stop being a procrastinator and start being a doer. Too many people are procrastinating in life, and life is just passing you by. Life is short, y'all. People, every time you look around, things are happening. So you got to stop procrastinating and being a doer. Get out there and grab what is yours, and don't be scared to apply for these jobs. I know it. I get it. When you get rejected in life or going through things in life, we're so easy to want to cuddle up in the bed and stay in bed all day. Get up. God told Lazarus to take your mat and walk. Take your mat and get up and walk and apply for these jobs. I don't care what situation you're going in. It may be hard. Today may not be a good day, but always remember the next day going to be a good day. The storms of life is going to come, but that doesn't mean it's going to stay. When it rains outside, it don't rain forever. Eventually the sun is going to shine again. And that's exactly what's going to happen in your life. People are going through things. I get it. Folks are going through things, but we got to be strong. God is with us every step of the way. He's with us. He's in front of us. He's behind us. He's to our left. He's to our right. He's there. You may not can't see him, but you can feel his presence in him, y'all. It's just like a ceiling fan, right? You feel that air, right, blowing in your face, but you cannot see the air. And that's the same thing about God. You may not can't see him, but you can feel him living in you. He will supply all of your needs according to your riches and glory. You have to stand on the word. I'm not talking something that I don't know. I lost my job before, y'all, and it was a bad situation where I didn't know how I was going to make it. I never did reach out to my parents because I felt like, parents are not going to be with you always. So I need to know how to make it on my own. When I first moved to Texas, I, didn't know how I was going to make it. But I just kept praying and said, God, you got to help me. And he started sending jobs. And like I said, I wasn't hardly making any money. When I first job working, in the corporate world, I think it was like $15 an hour. And you couldn't make it hardly because rent, you had utility bills, but God provided for me. And that's why I speak this into you, because if he did it for me, he would do it for you. But you have to believe, y'all. You got to take that step. You got to get out of your comfort zone and stop being on the sideline. I talk about this all the time. A lot of y'all know what to do. Like I know what to do, but I was just scared to get out there in the game and play because I was scared that I was going to get rejected after rejection from the CEOs, hiring managers, and recruiters. But I'm telling you, you got to keep pushing. PUSH means pray until something happens. Prayer changes things. And be around like-minded people. It is a good feeling being around people that have goals similar to what you have. Because when people come together that are like-minded, you can conquer the world with God. Okay. You can do that. So you have to stay away from naysayers. I keep saying it all the time. Surround yourself around people that have your best interest, that is going to uplift you, because everybody is not happy for you. People joke around in jokes. You think you better than somebody, and they be like, I'm just playing, and really they're telling the truth. And you got to understand, in life, when God is taking you to the next level, everybody cannot go with you. Everybody cannot. See, what we do wrong is everybody want to take everybody. God is telling you, here's your destination, and you want to stop by on this boat and get grandmas, aunties, cousins, friends, and then your boat is sunken and you can't go to your destination. Everybody cannot go where God is taking you, y'all. Fall is already here, right? And a lot of y'all have seen these beautiful brown leaves on the tree getting ready to fall. Some of them are already fall down. And the what's on the tree that are brown reminds me so much of haters, naysayers, people that didn't believe you. And when God is taking you higher and wants you to grow, those brown leaves gonna have to go. Those brown leaves gonna have to get off of you in order for you to go to God's destination. And that's what I see on the ground. And that's what, when God is taking you to the next level, everybody cannot go with you, y'all. I want you to keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up. There is a job out there being made for you, but it starts with you. You got to believe, okay? I've been there. I can't talk about something that I don't know. I didn't read a book. I experienced this, real life experience this. So I know when I read the comments where people saying, look, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I've been applying for jobs and I've been applying over a year and still haven't received anything. Yes, it took me a year to get a job. And I said the same thing. But you just got to keep praying. You got to keep pushing, and you got to keep applying for these jobs. There is a job out there being made for you, and make sure your resume is optimized and tailored to each job that you're applying for. That's why some of y'all are getting rejection letters, is because your resume is not optimized to the job post. Okay. So if you are doing all of this and you still getting rejected, you got to keep pushing. There is something better for you. Okay. There is a job out there for all of y'all that's listening to me right now. There's a job out there for you, but you got to go out there and grab it. Many blessings to each and every one of you. And I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, it shall be given in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.